Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome for the first time. Thank you so much for joining. So we're going to be reacting to a requested song by Samantha. Thank you so much, Samantha, for requesting this. I always appreciate your support. And it's called Cache by Zap Mama. So this is interesting. And the whole album's called Ancestry in Progress. That's a really cool name. And I think the song is in French. I just had a little look at the lyrics prior just to make sure that I have that ready to analyze afterwards, but I think it's in French, so let's go for it. Ooh.
Cache sur les toits de chez Mac, cachichi en main, le sax nous fait la note. Voilà que soudain un hélico nous fait face. Ce dénommage nous fait signe d'un danger imminent. Ta 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 ta. Réagir, que faire, à nous le choix. En un instant là, à toi la voix. M'attrapera ou ne m'attrapera pas. Cela fait face au sépilou. Je m'efface. Seul sait si c'est ton destin. Seul à faire pile quand tu sais que ça te fait face. Ta palpelote qui tient le fil, ta triane, yeah. Si c'est pas l'ami, l'amour, l'enfant, le parent, blague tourne, 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 tourne rond. Regarde bien, y a des signes, y a des liens, 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 liens. Ta 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 ta. Seule la fait face au sépilou, je m'efface. Seul de ça, c'est si c'est ton destin. C'est la fébile quand tu sais que ça te fait face face.
Wow, yeah, that was so different. I just love the use of the vocals, the voice, her voice in first off, it was insane. And then the clapping, the instrumental was super simple. They definitely used some instruments, but the instrumental on its own was just a lot of percussion with like what humans have, whether it's their voice, their breath, like especially at the end, the breath was kind of going it was just using your breath and your body basically to make sound, whether it's clapping, like I said, voice. Her voice was amazing. There was like jazzy elements to her voice when she kind of went low as well. It's fantastic. I did have to translate them on Google Translate the lyrics because for some reason it's kind of hard to find them. I just wanted to get it up quick for you guys as well. So she kept saying attention, which I know means like look, yeah, so watch out. It's like attention type thing. So that was interesting. And let's have a look. It's almost very it's almost there's a very spiritual element to it for sure. I mean, the fact that, you know, the album's called Ancestry in Progress definitely speaks that. React, what to do? The choice is ours. In that instant, the path is yours. Will it catch me or won't it? Only I face it or I disappear. Only God knows if it's your destiny. Only I can make the right move when you know it's coming. We're playing a game of tag ball. Who holds Adrian's thread? If it's not a friend, a love. Do you know what? Now that I'm reading the lyrics and understanding it a bit more, she's like, when she says we're playing a game of tag ball, it was giving very like da, 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 kind of like almost like you're juggling, and it's kind of da, da, like very sort of. It was so many layers, and it was very much panned. Like, I think you can only hear it properly if you listen to it like with headphones. But I could hear like some claps were coming from this end and some claps were coming here. It was just so many layers of like up and down, and it was just kind of like this battle, or maybe this confusion, or like. But then it's kind of like the sound of it, like the beat of a drum, kind of like. Dum, dum. It was just very spiritual, and there was like real primal elements to it, which I think I loved as well. And again, like fits the whole vibe of the album with the fact that it's called Ancestry in Progress type thing. Like, it's just deep. Like, I really liked it, man. And this bit in French, the plate spins and spins, will spin in circles. Look closely, there are signs, there are connections. See, I got this. It's just very spiritual, man. And I love the fact that they were using so much percussion, so much. Just using their bodies like with the instrumental. I think that was so cool. This song is fantastic. Like, it's just fantastic, honestly. And I'm intrigued to know a little bit more about these guys. I'm just really intrigued. So she's a Belgian singer, songwriter, performer, composer, lyricist, activist, video artist, ethno-vocal therapist. Wow. Born in Congo. That's interesting. So yeah, she just seems like, the fact that this is activist as well, like you can definitely tell that she's a deep person, you know, she's spiritual. There's the prideness in her ancestry, in her roots, and there's influences there from her roots, potentially with the clapping and like the breath work and stuff like that of the other singers that were there. It's just fantastic. It was really simple lyrics as well, but deep at the same time, and it kind of just, it brings you back to the roots, or her roots at least. And yeah, it was just magical, honestly. Thank you so much for requesting this one. This was really interesting, and I love being exposed to music like this that's from different countries and uses different elements of like ancestry and like real like percussion and just really different sounds. I'm really intrigued by that, and obviously the fact that it's in French is also really cool as well. But yeah, thank you so much for requesting. And if anybody else has any other Zap Mama songs that they'd like for me to react to, there is a link in the description box for you to send those through. And if you like the vibe that I create, how I analyze music, how I appreciate music from different cultures, different genres, different instruments, different languages, all of that, then feel free to like and subscribe and join the family. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, supporting, commenting. So comment your thoughts down below as well. And yeah, thank you so much. And until next time, bye.